The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Time now for the second of 6 on this super wild card weekend. And off we go on this Saturday night. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
They'll go again with Benson. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 29.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On play action, Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. A give. Here's Benson. Finding space at the 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Tampa. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He's inside the 35. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll be out of bounds just past the 25. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Benson. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
On 1st down, it's Goff. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5. From the gun, it's Goff. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So after one, here on Super Wild Card Weekend, the Bucs have the early lead. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Second and 7.
Let's go.
The tight end going in motion to the left. Williams to throw on second down. They'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Throwing is Williams. He'll get this out to his running back. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll get rid of it and complete it.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. They'll go with him again. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Packers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. No problem there on the extra point, and the Packers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Tight end motioning left. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Throwing on second down, Goff. He'll tuck it and take off. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
They face second down and 7. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
Hold on. Check. Super.
A second down throw for Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
We're good. Ric Flair.
Goff. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Ric Flair.
On second down, Goff. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And he will score. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Buccaneers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Off play action. Here's Williams. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice...
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Whoa. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Timeout. timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Throwing, Goff. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Goff to throw on first down. His pass taken in by Shaheed.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. To throw is Goff. That one intercepted.
A big play by the big fella, and Mike, we love it. Anytime any of the big guys up front get their hands on the ball, I'll tell you what, look at him with the ball in his hand. I mean, he thought he was back playing Pop Warner in his running back days. That's a big-time play, and I have a feeling he's not going to be giving that ball up anytime soon.
Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. So it is halftime here in the NFC Wild Card matchup as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here's first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Here's a second and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down. Here's third and 2. He'll get this out wide. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Green Bay. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On the handoff, this is Benson. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. They'll run here with Benson. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Goff. This one down the field for Everett. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shell. 14. 14. Hey, shell.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll manage only a couple. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They bring the tight end in motion.
Go.
On second down, it's Williams. Into space at the 45. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards. Not a lot on that one. He'll take it down to the 36. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down.
18, right in.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one running out of steam. Not enough leg to get there. No good. And this is going to stay a tie game here in the 4th. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They try the right side with Benson. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Now, Goff. Quick throw here is complete. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Hey, lift! Lift!
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Quick throw, taken in. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
His fullback, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Now Goff gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll run with Benson. Powering forward. He's in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Tampa. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll let one go down the middle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On second down, it's Benson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll keep it on the ground. Here's second down and 3. Now, this looks like a design run. He'll be close to a first down. A little short, that tackle made at the 42. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. Tight end on the move left. 3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. And he's trying to power forward, but no dice. They're going to stop him behind the line. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way, a back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. Just trying to make something happen, and the ball's loose on the field. So, a win here for the visiting Bucs as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night from Lambeau Field.
What you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said.